hello everyone. It is digital host AJ Wiest here, and today I am joined with Miss Sarah Sizemore. She plays Malvolio in a new Theater Huntsville production of Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. Of course, Twelfth Night coming to the Von Braun Center Playhouse from January 23rd until February 1st. And Sarah, you are our very first guest for Setting the Stage, a new streaming show we're starting here at 48 News. But first, talk about Twelfth Night. Really just give us the rundown of what the play is all about.
Well, it gets complicated, but I'll try my best. If you've ever seen the movie She's the Man, that's an adaptation of Twelfth Night. But the basic premise is there's a girl. She, for her own safety, has to pretend to be a guy. She goes to work for this other guy. First she falls in love with him. But that's a problem because he's in love with girl B. And so he sends girl boy over to woo girl B, and girl B ends up falling in love with girl boy. So chaos ensues, love triangle, and all that fun that goes with that.
Yes, it is certainly a true love triangle.
Very
much about it. Yes. No doubt about it. Very Shakespeare-esque.
Yes.
For sure.
Very Shakespeare.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, he loves her, she loves him. It just
throw
gets
in
very
a twin
confusing.
brother. It's all the chaos. Yes.
Yes, 100%. And it's, from what I understand, a Y2K take of Shakespeare's classic production. Kind of talk about the logistics of that Y2K approach.
Sure. It's really set dressing in the logistical sense, because we're staying very true to Shakespeare's text. We're just throwing in flip phones and Jenko jeans and camisoles and songs from that era as well. So that's what I love about Shakespeare, is he rings true no matter where or when you said it. And we're just having fun by setting it in Y2K.
100%.
Yeah.
And talk about your character, Malvolio.
Okay, so Malvolio, he's part of the B plot, part of Girl B's household. He, if I had to describe him, is that nerd in class who you end up picking on because he's so annoying, because he's the one who tells the teacher that person was on their phone, they need to put it away. Or he loves the prettiest and most popular girl in school and expects her to love him in return, even though he's never talked to her before, and he gets mad at her when she doesn't return his love. He's that kid, but an adult man.
Right, 100%. And kind of like talk about what prepared you for taking on that role.
He acts a little goofy because, spoiler alert, there's some trickery played on him. And so I guess I'm just a goofy person, and that kind of helped prepare me to play Malvolio.
Is there a certain person you picture in your mind?
No, I hope not. I don't really involve myself with people like Malvolio. I'll just be honest.
Right, 100%. And I also kind of feel bad for him a little bit.
Yeah, we actually try to fix that, where like we plant reasons why you shouldn't feel as bad for him as sometimes I've seen done. So, and I like that. I'm glad.
Right.
I don't want to feel bad for the bad guy.
Certainly the way you described him, I no longer feel bad for him now. But besides the costumes and props, what are some other ways this production differs from the classic?
I mean, like I said, we stay pretty true to the text. I mean, if we're talking in logistical sense, it's not like the classic, and we've got women actors. In the 1600s, obviously, we didn't have that. But some of the songs, Shakespeare provided lyrics for some songs, but we just changed those out for maybe some familiar tunes that will bring a smile to the face of the audience. But for the most part, we stayed pretty true to the classic.
All right, that's exciting. Some familiar tunes. I'm definitely excited to come watch it. Go check it out. What are some of the most challenging aspects of putting together this production?
Gosh, I've known Shakespeare forever, and I knew he was wordy, but once you start trying to memorize all those lines, you suddenly realize, oh, wow, he wrote a lot of words that you have to remember. I think the challenge that we've all enjoyed as a cast has been finding the humor. because the jokes are still there that we enjoy, but what's fun is finding them and then putting the inflection that like we would normally take for that kind of joke, and making the audience still laugh with facial expressions and, like I said, the inflection. So I think that's been one of the big challenges that I think we're crushing. We have some very funny people in the cast, for sure.
That's awesome. It is very much a very funny play.
Yes, it is.
For sure. It's ironic, a lot of irony.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of confusion also,
Mhm.
as you mentioned, the
Mhm.
love triangle and figuring out which character is which,
Mhm.
which the characters itself, they struggle with that.
Yes, very much. Yeah.
But what are you most excited for audiences to see come opening night?
I am excited for them to see the humor and to see a Shakespeare story set in a fun era and just have a laugh. I think we need to laugh. It's a sad January. Come have a laugh.
Mhm. And you mentioned you've always kind of had an appreciation for Shakespeare.
yeah.
Kind of talk about that appreciation.
My gosh, my mom majored in English in college, so I was definitely raised on Shakespeare. Went on to I'm a high school English teacher, so I teach Shakespeare every year as well, and I find literally every year the kids end up loving Shakespeare. It's their favorite thing of the year, just because he gets such a bad rap, and he really doesn't need to. He is perfect for 14-year-olds humor. He's perfect for 80-year-olds humor. He appeals to everybody, and he's always been a part of my life, and I love that I get to finally be in one of his plays.
100%. I remember back in my high school days reading, of course, Hamlet and the Scottish play. I'm not going to say the name of it. But yeah, Hamlet was one of my favorite things I read in high school, 100%.
Nice.
And I love the story, and it's kind of the Lion King kind of draws inspiration from Hamlet.
Like I said, he can be adapted anywhere, and you can have lions as the main characters. He's perfect for that.
Yeah, that's right. And you said you're kind of new to theater itself. What first inspired you to get involved in theater?
I fudged my resume a little when I was applying to be a teacher. They needed a theater director, and I said, I've taken some theater classes, which I had, but and they hired me as a theater director, so I started being a theater director. But I just haven't been on the stage. And before last summer, I was in the chorus of a musical, and then I saw Shakespeare. I was like, I have to audition. I have to do Shakespeare. Before I die, I'm an English teacher. I have to do Shakespeare. So I auditioned, and I've loved every second of it.
That's right. And what was the audition process like for you?
I sent in a video audition, actually. So I memorized one of the characters' monologues and then just recorded myself doing it and sent it in, and apparently they liked it.
You were cast.
Yep.
That's awesome. That is so awesome. A dream come true. 100%. I think that's just about all the questions I have for you.
Okay.
If there's anything you'd like to add about the show, this production.
Come see it. It's really funny. It is a little, Shakespeare did not shy away from the naughty jokes, so maybe view it as like a PG-13 kind of show. Just heads up, but for sure, come see it.
Well, awesome. Well, Sarah, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
You're our very first guest. This is so
honored.
exciting, and I'm excited to see it myself.
Awesome. Yeah, can't wait to have you.